David Baye here for MuscularDevelopment.com. We are in Pittsburgh for the 2014 NPC Teen National Bodybuilding Championships. I'm hanging out with your competitor in the, which division are we going to be in? Middleweight division, Darin Silker. Now, Darin, for the people at MuscularDevelopment.com who don't know you, give us a little background about yourself. Like, what got you started in weightlifting, and how did that transpire into competing?
So basically, I've been doing like MMA and jiu-jitsu for my whole life, and since I'm not that tall, so I realized I need to get stronger to be able to do well in the fighting. And as I began to work out and gain weight, I realized that I liked being physically built rather than fighting, and I just took it from there and started eating right and really noticing changes in my body. And I just decided I wanted to compete and one day become a pro. And so it takes me to where I am here now at Teen Nationals.
In you know, the Teen National Championships, you have to have qualified just by competing as a teen. What have you done as far as shows leading up to this particular competition?
I competed 5 weeks ago in the Atlantic States in New York. I took second in the Team B division. That was my first competition.
Oh, so this is just your second competition here at Nationals?
Yeah, this is my second competition here. I'm competing in middleweight.
Okay, big jump, but you're looking forward to it. Now, you have a little bit of an advantage over some of the other guys coming into the teen class. Everybody on Muscular Development and anybody that's been following bodybuilding for the last 20 years knows who Vinny Galante is. You've had a chance to work with Vinny, getting ready for your contest prep. Tell us a little bit about, you know, getting ready as a teenager, because, you know, so many guys when they're young, you know, including myself and everybody else, is, you know, we look to these older guys to try to give us some guidance and point us in the right directions. Sometimes the guidance we get isn't always the best. You get a lot of bro science and a lot of people at the gym who don't really have the experience to even be, you know, kind of guiding younger guys. But, you know, Vinny's the exact opposite of that, guy that's been around for a long time. Talk to us a little bit about how it's been to work with Vinny.
So I started working with Vinny probably close to 5 months ago. I started working with him a little bit in my off season before I got into my prep, and then we started a 12-week prep, and he's been with me since day one with that. He's been on top of me with putting together my meal plans and staying on track with everything, how I look, putting together the workouts, and really kicking my butt in and out of the gym, and just he's been there the whole way. I mean, he's a great mentor and coach, and he's really guided me and taught me a lot of things that I didn't really realize and understand. And I keep learning with him, and I'm looking forward to this competition, obviously, and then working with him again in the off season, for sure, definitely. And make sure to check him out on Instagram, Vinny_Galante, Team Galante. He's definitely got a lot of great competitors, and he knows what he's doing.
Now, did you know, you know, obviously you being a younger guy, 19 years old, how did you get hooked up with Vinny, and did you know who he was and kind of his background before you guys started training together?
So I've heard of him. I've seen pictures of him and stuff, and one of my mom's friends actually was friends with him, and so she connected me to him. Okay. And then we just started working together from there.
All right, man. Yeah, you guys were a little bit. Well, I'm almost 35, so I've you know, started following bodybuilding in the early '90s. So Vinny's been you know, kind of a staple on the scene since then. So I know him very well. So, well, I tell you what, guys, I know you've been kind of hanging out here, waiting to do this interview. Want to get back to your room and get some food in you. Obviously, he's hungry now. The men's portion takes place completely tomorrow. They switched up the schedule a little bit this year, guys. So tomorrow is going to be entirely men's bodybuilding, and I believe physique as well. Prejudging in the morning, finals at night. And the Saturday show is just going to focus on the women. So if you're following the teen bodybuilding, again, prejudging tomorrow morning starting at 9, finals at 5. Well, I think you have an athletes meeting at 8, but I think prejudging. Oh, wow. Geez, they changed it again. So prejudging starts at 8. Good thing I talked. Means I got to be up earlier, too. So make sure to check back to Muscular Development for all the results and pictures, real-time and professional, from all the bodybuilding and physique divisions that are going on tomorrow. So, again, we're going to wrap things up. This is David Baye with Darin Silker from the 2014 NPC Teen National Championships in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.